Thank you for coming back to Polka Dot Mailbox, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to do a flip through of my 2020 December daily. You can see how I've decorated the cover here very simply with a rosette, some layering of some chipboards, and then these really nice gems. They were from Prima Marketing from quite a long time ago actually. So this is the fastest I have ever completed my album. This album actually is done. It was done in January, which I usually take the entire year to be able to complete this. So Santa wrote a letter to my daughter. We put that in here. I took a picture every day of what the elves were doing, and this is a little snapshot of the whole month. Of all of the different things that they brought and did. This was just before Christmas when we were setting up our Christmas tree, because we usually do that in November, and my daughter had a little cookie decorating class. So the way that I did my album this year is I actually printed all the pictures first, and then I had even created some little different like embellishments and stuff that I would stick in throughout here. I didn't stick with one specific collection. I actually really mixed my products, but I did take this one set of numbers from Simple Stories to create a theme of the numbers throughout. This is a letter that we got back from Santa Claus, and this is my daughter mailing her letter to Santa, and we took a picture and printed what that letter said. And these are my journaling pages that I do ahead of time. And so you can see how I've done a variety of different small pages. I actually took a little journal page that my daughter wrote from our adventure from the 5th, and I actually just included it right there alongside. We actually saw a house that was on fire when we went out to visit our in-laws out at camp, and so that was something very memorable. I've never seen a house like completely on fire like that. We saw the smoke and we followed it, and it was something I just took a little picture of and included it in the album because it captures not only all of our holiday traditions, but it also captures a little snapshot of what life is like. And this year, of course, life is all about being at home mostly and not being able to gather with friends and family. And this is an online card class that my daughter did. And I was still going to work, so there's a picture of me at work on one rainy day. My hair was actually curly because it was so rainy out. My daughter did, another daughter did a Zoom class where she created these cute little cupcakes and these cookies. And so you can see how I've put together. I have pictures for the 11th and the 12th, and sometimes they mix in here, but the journaling is off onto this side. This is the day we celebrated my daughter's birthday, even though it wasn't her actual birthday. It was the weekend before. And again, capturing all sorts of different moments, like my son just starting to drive, the kids going to school. This is our birthday visit from family that were dropping off some gifts. Our neighbor dropped off this gorgeous cake that was very unique, nothing like anything we had ever tried before. It was a Ukrainian recipe that she was familiar with. She is right directly from the Ukraine, and got a little cake on there on the actual birthday. So you can see here a huge variety of different products and materials. My husband actually bought me quite a few Peachy Cheap deals for Christmas, and he kind of honed in on some Christmas collections, all different kinds from different companies. So I used a combination of products that I already had on hand in combination with some of the kits that he had given me. This was a little bingo card, which was one of the actual things that the elves did. They brought a little bingo game for our girls to do. This is how we exchanged Christmas gifts. I actually did 2 different jobs. I got called back to my old job just for the night to fill in for a dispatch shift. So I did a midnight shift, and then I was out the next day walking in my new job where I'm outside all the time. So I went from inside to outside, and just capturing some of the snow highlights that we got and some of the ways that the kids amused themselves. This was sent to me from Jana, this little pocket envelope, and I actually included my journaling in here. I thought that was a perfect little way, especially because it's hot chocolate, and I, for Christmas Eve, bought some hot chocolate bombs from this really fancy country cupcake place, and that was a lot of fun. So we're counting down to Christmas again. This is how we were spending Christmas Eve, playing games, and then Christmas Day. So we had some food delivery. We went by the parents' houses and we dropped off food for them since we couldn't have our dinner together. And then a little snapshot of the day. So this is the way I did Christmas Day. Since there's always so many pictures, I'd made them all nice and small. And then the last couple days, I just did a few ends of the year where I journaled what we had and did a couple of pictures and ended it off the album like that. So yes, I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I actually managed to get a whole Christmas album done in 1 book this year. Last year it took me 2. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done a December daily, I highly recommend it. It's a great thing to do. Like I said, I just collect pictures and journaling throughout the month, and then I go back and I do the album after instead of trying to keep up with it every single day. Christmas season's busy enough without having to try to add in making an album each day. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next time.